So I talk a lot about young people, and I talk about the role of young people in the state of Wisconsin. One of the first young people that I met as I was traveling the state, just trying to find solutions for jobs and education, was that young man right there. The fact that he's running for Senate, I think is awesome because it basically, essentially, is the plan that I've got, is to give young people a stake in the future of Wisconsin. That's what we need right now. You know what's going on. We have an aging population and young people leaving. Forget about all the other statistics. That one alone is a cliff for the state of Wisconsin. If we have an aging population and that revenue's coming off the table, and we don't have young people in the state of Wisconsin engaged in real terms with the state in the future of our state, then that revenue's not going to be coming up in that pipeline. So where's all that money going to come from to pay for all of those things that we know are so vital to our state? So that's a reality. So right now we got Governor Walker, right? His plan, let's spend $6.8 million and slap signs on the side of trains in Chicago and see if we can advertise young people back. See if we can bring you back after not having the kinds of jobs that young people want all over our state, right? Isn't that why so many people are leaving? We're attacking freedom of speech on college campuses. And so advertising, I don't think, is the key. For me, it's let's put our money where our mouth is. So one of the ideas that I've been advancing from the very beginning is, what if we recruit young graduates back to the state of Wisconsin? We tell them that you live here and work here for a minimum of 6 months, and instead of paying the state of Wisconsin income tax, we'll let you apply that very same amount to paying down your student debt for each and every year that you're living and working full-time in the state of Wisconsin. Now, what do you think young people will think about that? That's the real deal. So we're going to tell you that you're important and show you that you're important and give every company in the state of Wisconsin a recruiting and a retention tool so that people will find their way all over the state of Wisconsin, which is absolutely essential. Do you think that would work? Anybody got student debt? Anybody? Yeah, a couple people here. Good, good. And then refinancing that student debt, important. Creating 21st century living and work environments all over the state of Wisconsin so that we actually have the environment that young people want in our state. Okay? Connecting to internet, high speed, essential, dog walk, parks, bike lanes, all of those things. I want all of you to be part of the architect of that future. But I want to also tell you that the only way we're going to see those kinds of things happening, stop seeing attacks on our university system, stop seeing attacks on young people, stop seeing attacks on education in general, is to do what? To beat Scott Walker, right? Anybody here to beat Scott Walker? Anybody? Let's do a little exercise right now. To beat Scott Walker, right? This does not happen if we don't beat Scott Walker.
Right.
So here's the bottom line. Let me ask you, do you think politics as usual is working?
No.
Anybody? Anybody? No? Okay, it's not working. So listen, we have a lot of great candidates in this governor's race, right? But they're all establishment Democrats. We've done this 3 times in a row, and each time Scott Walker has beaten the establishment Democrat. I never imagined in a million years that I would run for public office. I spent 35 years helping struggling companies solve problems so that they could grow and create jobs. Those skills are the kind of skills that ideally suit me to go toe-to-toe with Scott Walker on any debate stage anywhere in the state of Wisconsin and call BS on all of his open for business nonsense. This is about taking the fight to Scott Walker. That's why, and I was the only candidate at the Republican convention. All 3 days, in the cold, in driving rain, taking on Scott Walker with a mobile billboard, calling him out for all of the special interest money that he's taken since he's been in public office, and all of the groups that's hurt. But it wasn't a negative campaign. We also brought people in to have Facebook Live conversations all weekend long, to talk about how they've been impacted by these policies, but then also to talk about an optimistic future that creates good paying jobs throughout the state of Wisconsin by building on our strengths, that gets back to great education by investing in our education system. not allowing the kind of thing that's happening right now at the University of Stevens Point or in Superior to happen statewide, which is to attack liberal arts majors in deference for STEM programs. That's not who we are. So think about it. The purpose that we're all here is to beat Scott Walker. If you want to do the same thing over and over and over again and expect different results, well, what's that the definition of? Right? Let's stop the insanity, folks. I do need your support. I need your support. I need you to volunteer, to tell your friends, to let them know that you met a candidate today that will not only beat Scott Walker, but that will involve each and every one of you in being an architect for the future of the state of Wisconsin. We'll be the first state to stop telling millennials that they don't work right and put them to work the way millennials work to find the kinds of solutions in the state of Wisconsin that work here. I'm all about a Wisconsin that works. I do need your support, and thank you very much. I appreciate it. So stop by. Hey, get some lapel. Get some lapel stickers. We have some detailed brochures. You can see one there that talk more about who I am. Okay? Love your support. Thank you for your energy. Bring your friends. Make it happen. Thank you. You keep clapping.